Hi there, good morning. Martha Fraser here. Today I want to talk to you about your online sales funnel. And you may say, what is a sales funnel? So when I first started in online business, it was like as though, when you're starting to drive the car and you're trying to do the gears, you're trying to do the pedals, you're trying to steer the car, and you're trying to look around you without crashing. And you may be at a stage in your business where you're trying to do a little bit of everything and you're just not sure of anything. So what an online sales funnel does is basically it's a series of steps that helps you gather your potential audience and customers, and guides them through. It's like as though it guides them through a series of steps to bring them to a point where they make a decision whether they want to buy from you or not. And on these series of steps, they get educated into who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. And if they decide to buy from you, great. If not, they've probably learned a good few things along the line and they're probably grateful. And they may not buy from you now, but possibly in a year's time, even 2 years' time. I have seen people going through my online sales funnels, and it probably wasn't the right time back then, but a seed was planted and they came back to me in a year or two later. Basically, that's, I suppose, theory what an online sales funnel is. Physically, what is it? It's a series of web pages and email sequences and products, possibly ebooks, mini courses, or anything that will educate your customer about you. So how do you create an online sales funnel? How do you build an online sales funnel? And what are the steps that you need to create your online sales funnel? So I have them written here, so I'm going to look at my notes. So I've just written down 7 steps to help you build your online sales funnel, and everyone is different. Every business is different. So I hope this helps you. So first of all, you need clarity. So what is it you want out of your funnel? What is the purpose of the funnel? Who is the funnel for? And I guess when I say clarity, it's knowing your own business. Do you understand who you are, what you offer, and who you're offering it to? And you need to understand that first before you even go and create your online sales funnel. And I see people, and I probably made this mistake myself, if I'm 100% honest, years ago. Here's a true story. Years ago, I created an online sales funnel. I put invested money into the Facebook ads, and what I'm about to tell you now, I wasn't clear on the full path. And what happened was I did really well on the front end of my funnel, and then I fell flat on my face on the back end of the funnel, and I don't want that to happen to you, right? So hopefully my experience will help you save you some money. So that's why the clarity is super important to get that at the start. The next thing then is the goal. What is the goal of your online sales funnel? So what do you want to happen at the end of the sales funnel? Do you want to invite them to a sales call with you? Do you want to invite them to a webinar? Do you want to invite them to your Facebook group? Do you want them to buy a product? Do you want them to buy an ebook or a physical book or a product? What is it you want? What's the end goal? Then this step is super important. How are you going to maximize your funnel? So sometimes we create funnels and we do not, I've seen it and I've done it myself, we do not go back and review them to say, okay, how can I maximize this funnel? Is there a possibility of making more money from my funnel? And there are so many gaps to online sales funnels, it's not even funny. And sometimes you cannot see the gap yourself. Sometimes we have our own blind spots and we can't see the potential and the diamonds in your own field, that you could be adding in more products, offering different packages, restructuring it a little bit. So that's how you can maximize your funnel, is by taking a step back, reviewing it, and possibly getting someone like myself to review your funnel with you and to work through it with you. So step 5 then is actually that was maximize. That's step 3. Step 4 then is to map it out. So sometimes we get too busy like jumping in, getting the implementation done without actually, first of all, maybe mapping it out, going, this is going to happen, then that's going to happen, and what's the ideal scenario. So actually, like anyone who knows me, I'm a massive fan of pen and paper, having a cup of tea and sitting down without the computer and just thinking about things, mapping it out. Or like there's plenty of online applications as well to help you map things out, but I like the pen and paper. And as one of my clients said to me once, when the pen hits the paper, it helps you, what is it she said? It turns the pistons in your brain. So that works for me. You have to do what works for you. So that was to map it out. Number 5 then, look for the gaps. I kind of covered this already. Look for the gaps in your funnel. And if you can't see the gaps, ask a friend or a buddy. And sometimes a friend and a buddy might be actually too close to you and they can't actually see the potential of your business, and sometimes that may not be the best idea. So in my mastermind groups, I'm getting the students of the group to buddy up together to help each other out. So come into a mastermind group, or get someone like myself, as I said. So look for the gaps, super important. And if you go through it and you can't see the gaps, don't assume there are no gaps. All right, there's always potential for maximizing your online sales funnel. And number 6 then, review your funnel like a newbie. So I want you to actually get into the zone of a potential customer who doesn't know you, who has no idea who you are or what you do, and they come to this webpage, and when they read it, they know nothing about you. So read it like you are your potential customer. That is so important, because sometimes we write our sales pages because we know the business and we know what it is about and we know what it's going to do. But for you, I want you to read your sales funnel like you are a newbie. And the last step then is give it time. So this is super important. Personally, when I create sales funnels, I kind of turn them around in 24 hours. I map it out, I get it implemented, and I basically create the whole thing. That's me personally, because I know what I'm doing and I get it done quickly for myself. If I'm working with a client, it'll take a little bit more time because there's back and forth. But what I like to do then is, once I have a sales funnel done, I like to go back and review it, take it from the different angles, look at it from a client, see where the gaps are, see if it could be better, see if it is a fantastic funnel. I have a program coming up actually called Fantastic Funnels, because what you will realize, and what I said earlier on, when I created one of my first funnels years and years ago and I put it out there, and the front of the funnel was really good. It had the opt-in, it had great text and copy, it was super clear, but when it came to converting the funnel, the back end wasn't planned out enough, and I actually fell a little bit flat on my face because I invested so much money in the Facebook ads and I didn't get the conversions. So this is why taking your time, reviewing it from different angles, making sure that not just the front end of your funnel is good, but the back end is good. Because if you put a funnel out there into Facebook ads, you're spending tons of money and then you realize, sugar, I'm not converting. So this is why it takes time to actually really get a good funnel. So what I have learned is that before I invest a lot of money in Facebook ads, I want to make sure that I have a fantastic funnel. So I hope these 7 steps have helped you to clarify and identify how you're going to build your online sales funnel. And if you would like to know more about how you can work with me, please go to my website, marthafraser.com, and you'll see that there's different ways of maybe doing a mastermind with me, coming on a VIP one-to-one day, coming on a group day where we actually build funnels together. So there's loads of different options there, and I would love to help you and look forward to helping you build your fantastic funnel. So take care, and I will talk to you soon. All the best. Bye-bye.